By the way, you guys, I want to start out this video by saying thank you so much for 100 subscribers. To think that my little thank you video of 50 subscribers would lead to 50 more is really incredible. So thank you very much. You guys are the best, and I really appreciate the support that you've been giving me. So thank you very much. So just thank you. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hello guys, this is Nyx, your local bunny boy here, and welcome back. Now this is the second video in me redrawing old art that I made on my iPad the first time I got it. Now for this one, it's another Ibis one, and I feel like some point around next week is gonna be the Procreate ones as well. I have this image in my head that I've already posted those videos, but they're still being edited because it's 3 speed paints in one video of the same art piece being redrawn 3 times. So in my head I'm oh, I already posted it because I've been staring at these art pieces, drawing them for so long because I want to put the extra amount of effort into them. I feel not in a straight line, but it took me at least 2 months to complete these 2 illustrations. Again, not in a linear format. I took breaks between them because I just wanted them to be just right, you know what I mean? So I took a lot of ample breaks between them. But enough about talking about that one. Let's talk about this one. Now with this one, I kind of just realized that I didn't do the same thing that I did with the other Ibis Paint video where I redrew it in Ibis Paint. I redrew this on Procreate instead. I don't know if I regret that or not, but I think I'm just kind of meh, I did it, so you know what, let's just go forth. But anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe, and do all those other fun YouTube things, and let's get into the video. And let's start with the speed paint of the very first version of this. Now this was around a time where I was ooh, I really want to draw a My Little Pony character. I've always wanted to fully commit myself into drawing more MLP characters around this point in time, but obviously I didn't continue to do that. I did do that last year at the tail end during Peachtober, where I drew a lot of MLP characters. If you haven't seen that, feel free to check out my very first 2 videos on YouTube were about My Little Pony characters. During I was drawing them for each prompt of Peachtober. I have shorts about them, and I also have the posts. I feel those were the most proudest I've been of my art when it came to making art. Those art pieces were just I was eating. I was doing a lot for them. I was eating. I was that's the proudest. Those are the proudest pieces I've ever made, and I'm even considering turning some of them into prints. And there's a little bit of me that also wants to consider redrawing some of them. Hear me out. I know I redraw a lot of my art, but some of them were very experimental, and some of the experiments failed. Even if it looks good, I can't in good conscience look at them and be I'll sell this to people, even though I hate this fucking one little thing in this piece. I don't want to sell it to people. So yeah. So this little pony here was basically me again, just wanted to go back and but wanting to draw more My Little Pony characters. And let me tell you, I have a bunch of series ideas, or even just art project ideas of MLP characters, so many in my head. You have no idea how MLP rotted my brain is. My brain is honestly filled with nothing but MLP, Winx Club, Barbie, the most girly pop femme things ever. I'm the trans dude that basically will dress like a femboy any time of the day. I don't know. I just love girly shit. I grew up on Barbie. I was obsessed with Barbie and still am. Literally the other week, I literally spent a good chunk of change buying some Barbie DVDs that I did not have in my collection. I have at least 20 something DVDs in my collection, so yeah. But anyway, that was the old red pony illustration, which is what I call it. I call it the red pony because it's a red pony. Anyway, so that was that one. There's not much I could say about it, so let's just get into the new one. The new red pony. Now with this one, the hue difference is staggering. I went for a little bit more of a purple coated tone. You'll see that later in the coloring stage, but for the sketch stage, I wanted to make the hair feel more, I don't know, realistic. I don't know what word to use for it, but there's a specific stylistic change you can tell with the hair. It's way more just fluffy hair laying on the head instead of like specifically styled in like a mohawk type of style. I feel like that's like the one main difference. I mean, I do love both ways that I drew the hair, not gonna lie to you. I like the old version of the way that I drew the hair, and I like the new version of the way that I drew the hair, because both styles are good. I just wanted to try something different with the new style of like making the hair a little bit more fluffier. Like, I don't know, it looks like it's a bit more fluffier instead of it being a little bit more gelled and styled in the older version. And the other difference that I made is also to the choker. Now for the for this illustration, I wasn't planning on drawing in the chains, but then after looking at it for a while, I was like, no, let me add in the chains. They kind of make the piece come together, but this time I made the chains have a little bit of movement. As you can see, I added them in last second. Same with like the earrings and the piercings. I was like, I'm not gonna add piercings to that, but then I ended up adding piercings. Like, I don't know why, but I sometimes go through a phase where I have an obsession with adding piercings to my characters. I don't know why. I just have this obsession. I just add piercings to a lot of my characters. Some of my characters I don't, because I low-key think it looks awkward, but some of them I'm like, I can't leave this ear barren, which is ironic because I only have like 2 piercings, like one on one ear and one on the other ear, but they're very uneven because I got them as a baby, which is something I've learned, that you shouldn't pierce your children at a very young age, because as they grow they can go misaligned, which I've noticed that my ear piercings are misaligned, but it's whatever, you know. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, they're not even, my earrings look uneven, I get annoyed by it, but whatever, we move, life goes on. It's not the biggest issue in life right now. It's not the biggest issue, so let's just move on. But I do want to get extra piercings. Anyway, actually that reminds me that my grandmother, which like I have a very traditional type of family. Like, my grandparents, actually no, they're not very traditional. I'm not gonna say that they're not very traditional. I always thought that they were growing up, but like, my grandmother has fucking 4 ear piercings, and she wears earrings on both of them. She's like the raddest grandmother ever. She's not technically my grandmother, she's like my great aunt, but I consider her my grandmother because she raised me like a grandmother. So yeah, she's my grandmother, and my real grandmother is unfortunately passed away, so obviously, you know, but whatever. Should be talking about it while laughing, but that's how I cope. I laugh, I make jokes, that's how most people cope, honestly. It should be dumping that in the middle of this video, but I don't know what else to talk about, because I can't just be commenting on just a portrait picture of a red pony. That can't be the only commentary in this damn video. But I really did like this illustration, and as you can tell, the illustration has a more purpley hue, at least around the shading area. Like, I really liked how purple it looks, and also the hair is like a bit more brown. I don't know if it's coming across on your screens, but it looks a bit more browner than anything, and the shadows also look a bit more purplish, which I also love. Like, I love, like, when I illustrate a drawing, when I color it, it has a specific like color palette, but then there's like a complete opposite color that's in the shadows. I don't know, I like doing that, but sometimes it's so hard with certain colors to make that look good or make that stand out in a unique or interesting way. But this is me adding the overlay of like a purplish hue. You can tell, like, yeah, it looks a bit more purplish now. But I very much enjoyed the process of this illustration specifically. Like, I just love it. I like the glitters I added at the end. I just love the vibe of it, the feel of it, the atmosphere of it. It just looks a lot better. There's still things that I appreciate about the old one, but there's definitely a lot that I appreciate about the new one a lot more. I very much would sell this one as a print, if anything, because I do actually really love this one. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching this little video I wanted to post. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things. I have an Instagram, I have a Blue Sky, and that's about it. Planning on creating a Twitch, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream there or stream on YouTube. Feel free to tell me which one you'd prefer. I'm pretty sure a lot of you would prefer YouTube. I also kind of prefer YouTube over Twitch, because goddamn, their interface, damn. Like, I do not understand what I'm looking at. When I look at that shit, I get stressed, I get bothered. I'm like, woof, never mind. But anyway, feel free to tell me, and feel free to tell me how you think of the drawing, the illustration. And again, I am planning a more complex video. I don't know when it's going to be up, but it's probably somewhere in May. It's going to be like an announcement video, but I'm not sure about it. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.